He is known for being a prominent Andalusian Muslim philosopher and theologian. He is recognized for being a leading proponent and codifier of the Zahiri school of Islamic thought. He had an extensive body of written works, with 400 works produced, of which 40 still survive. His name is Ibn Hazm. In the bustling city of Córdoba, a young boy named Ibn Hazm grew up in the midst of a vibrant Islamic culture. Born into a family of scholars, he was nurtured by a thirst for knowledge from a young age. His parents, recognizing his intellectual potential, encouraged him to explore the vast realms of philosophy, theology, and jurisprudence. Ibn Hazm's insatiable curiosity led him on a lifelong quest for truth and understanding. His relentless pursuit of knowledge earned him the reputation of being one of the strictest interpreters of hadith, the sacred traditions of Islam. As he delved deeper into the teachings, he became a leading proponent and codifier of the Zahiri school of thought. But Ibn Hazm was not content with confining his intellectual pursuits to religious matters alone. He was a polymath, a true Renaissance man of his time. His incredible scholarly output included a staggering 400 works, of which only 40 have survived to this day. His written legacy spanned over 80,000 pages, a testament to his dedication and intellectual vigor. Ibn Hazm's contributions extended beyond the realm of Islamic scholarship. He was recognized as one of the fathers of comparative religion, a visionary who sought to understand and bridge the gaps between different faiths. His works inspired countless thinkers and scholars, earning him the esteemed title of being one of the leading minds of the Muslim world. As the sun set on the city of Córdoba, Ibn Hazm's legacy continued to shine brightly. His philosophical insights and theological wisdom left an indelible mark on the world of Islamic thought. His ideas not only shaped the intellectual landscape of his time but continue to resonate with new generations of thinkers, proving that the quest for knowledge knows no boundaries. Ibn Hazm's perspective on life and philosophy was deeply influenced by the traditions of Greek philosophy. Like the ancient philosophers Epicurus and Prodicus of CEOs, he believed that pleasure was the key to happiness in life. Ibn Hazm understood that by embracing the pleasures and joys that life offers, one could truly experience a fulfilling existence. Moreover, he boldly proclaimed that there was nothing to fear in death, echoing the sentiments of these Greek philosophers. However, Ibn Hazm did not see Greek philosophy as sufficient in shaping an individual's character. He acknowledged the value of these philosophical traditions, but he believed that something more was needed. In his view, the Islamic faith was also necessary to fully develop one's character. Ibn Hazm recognized the importance of incorporating religious teachings and principles into one's life alongside philosophical beliefs. He saw the Islamic faith as providing a comprehensive framework for moral guidance and spiritual growth. While Ibn Hazm embraced the idea of pleasure and the significance of faith, he rejected the concept of absolute free will. According to his philosophy, all of an individual's attributes and abilities are ultimately created by God. This belief resonated deeply within him, as he saw it as a testament to the divine power and authority. Ibn Hazm viewed the human experience as a journey guided by a higher force, rather than one solely determined by personal choices and decisions. In his exploration of philosophy and religion, Ibn Hazm's teachings and ideas continue to offer valuable insights for navigating daily life. His emphasis on the pursuit of pleasure, the integration of faith, and the recognition of divine authority can guide individuals in finding meaning, happiness, and a sense of purpose. By embracing the pleasures of life, incorporating religious teachings, and acknowledging the limitations of personal will, one can navigate the complexities of existence with a greater sense of balance and fulfillment. Ibn Hazm, a renowned philosopher and theologian, grew up in a world of power and influence. Born into a politically and economically influential family, he had early exposure to the inner workings of government and the actions of politicians. These experiences shaped his worldview and led to a deep skepticism about human nature and the potential for deception and oppression. As Ibn Hazm navigated through the corridors of power, he witnessed firsthand the corruption that resided within men. This realization left him disillusioned and wary of placing his trust in fallible human beings. He came to believe that there was no refuge or truth to be found in mankind, but rather, it could only be found with an infallible God. Ibn Hazm's cynicism towards humanity was balanced by his unwavering respect for the principles of language and sincerity in communication. He understood the importance of honest and genuine expression, recognizing that words held the power to shape reality. In a world tainted by corruption, he sought solace in the purity and authenticity of language. His philosophy emphasized the need for individuals to seek truth and refuge in the divine, rather than relying on flawed human beings. Ibn Hazm's teachings serve as a reminder to us all to be cautious in placing our trust in others and to strive for sincerity and honesty in our interactions. By embracing these principles, we can navigate the complexities of daily life with greater clarity and integrity. Even in the modern world, Ibn Hazm's insights remain relevant. As we encounter instances of deceit and corruption, his philosophy reminds us to seek higher truths and to question the motives and actions of those around us. By staying true to our values and seeking refuge in the divine, we can find strength and guidance to navigate the challenges of daily life. Ibn Hazm, a renowned philosopher and scholar, lived during a tumultuous period in the history of the Caliphate of Córdoba. Growing up in the circle of the ruling hierarchy, he gained an excellent education and developed an observant attitude. However, his experiences were not without challenges. After the death of the Grand Vizier, the Caliphate fell into a civil war, leading to the collapse of central authority and the emergence of smaller states. During this time, Ibn Hazm's father passed away, and he himself faced imprisonment as a suspected supporter of the Umayyads. Amidst the chaos, Ibn Hazm found solace in his intellectual pursuits. He became a leading proponent and codifier of the Zahiri school of Islamic thought, advocating for a grammatical and syntactical interpretation of the Quran. As an athori, he opposed allegorical interpretations and granted cognitive legitimacy only to revelation and sensation. Deductive reasoning was deemed insufficient in legal and religious matters, and practices common among orthodox schools, such as juristic discretion, were rejected. Ibn Hazm's philosophical journey was not without its twists and turns. Initially a follower of the Maliki school, he later switched to the Shafi'i school before finally settling with the Zahiri school. His devotion to the Zahiri school made him the main source of extant works on Zahirite law and earned him the title of the most well-known adherent. During his studies, Ibn Hazm had the opportunity to learn from Abu al-Khiyar al-Dawudi al-Zahiri, a prominent teacher of the Zahiri school in Santar municipality. With time, Ibn Hazm's knowledge and expertise grew, and he eventually became a teacher of the school himself. However, his outspoken nature and unyielding beliefs did not always sit well with those in power. In 1029, both Ibn Hazm and his teacher were expelled from the main mosque of Córdoba due to their activities. This incident did not deter Ibn Hazm, instead, it further solidified his reputation as a fearless and influential thinker. Contemporaries coined the saying, "The tongue of Ibn Hazm was a twin brother to the sword of al-Hajjaj," comparing him to an infamous 7th-century general and governor of Iraq. Ibn Hazm's ideas and quotes became so widely known that the phrase, "Ibn Hazm said," became a proverb in itself. Ibn Hazm's philosophy and adherence to the Zahiri school continue to inspire and influence scholars today. His emphasis on a literal interpretation of religious texts and his rejection of traditional practices prompt us to question and critically examine our own beliefs and values. In a world filled with diverse ideologies, Ibn Hazm's teachings serve as a reminder to stay true to our convictions and challenge prevailing norms when necessary.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.